Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out one person has completely changed the course of history. Like, who do you picture? A billionaire, a genius.
Well, here is the strange paradox about that. I mean, almost nobody who actually changed the world knew they were about to do it. His history rarely announces itself, while it's happening.
Welcome to the Missing Lessons, where we explain what school never did. And today we're looking at how impact actually works. Because changing the world doesn't require being born extraordinary, it just requires understanding how action actually compounds.
Yeah, it really does. And hey, if you're enjoying the missing lessons, make sure to follow the podcast, leave a rating, and share it with someone who might find it interesting. It helps us create more episodes and reach more curious minds.
Absolutely. So we tend to think the world changes in these massive dramatic leaps, but it's much more like compounding interest in a bank account.
Like a slow chain reaction.
Exactly, a chain reaction. A small initial deposit of effort just multiplies exponentially over time. Think about a high school science teacher grading a paper.
I mean, that doesn't exactly feel like a major historical moment.
No, it doesn't. But if that specific, encouraging feedback pushes a student to pursue biotechnology, and then 30 years later, that student helps develop a life-saving vaccine, well, that teacher laid the keystone in an archway of innovation.
That makes total sense. Have you ever noticed this in your own life, like a single conversation that completely changed your path?
I definitely have. But this is where most people get stuck. We fall into what you could call the waiting trap.
The waiting trap, like waiting for the perfect time.
Yeah, people wait. They wait until they feel older or smarter or richer or just more confident before they actually try to do something meaningful.
Right, which implies that the people in the history books were just brimming with unshakable confidence from day one. But that's a total myth.
It's a complete illusion. We assume confidence is the cause of action, but the reality is it's the result of action. When you take a small action, your brain actually registers a micro win.
Oh, and that triggers a physical response, right.
Yes, exactly. It triggers a release of dopamine. And that dopamine is the literal chemical foundation of what we experience as confidence. You cannot think your way into dopamine. You have to act your way into it.
I love that. You can't think your way into dopamine.
Mm.
That completely explains why world changers don't walk around asking how to be famous. They ask, what problem is worth solving?
Right. The confidence, the money, the impact, those are just byproducts of the dopamine loop of doing the work. And this is especially critical right now because we are right in the middle of the artificial intelligence era.
Oh, for sure. Everything is shifting.
Yeah, AI is making knowledge virtually free. Like, very soon, everyone is going to have access to the exact same incredible information. So information is no longer the scarce resource.
Wait, if everyone has access to the exact same information, then what makes you stand out?
It's execution. And it's your human traits, things like your curiosity, your courage, your ability to convince people and build genuine trust.
Because, I mean, an AI can write a brilliant business plan, but you can't, look an investor in the eye and build real trust.
Exactly. Those human skills are the true modern superpowers.
So how do you actually apply this? Because asking, how can I change the world, is just way too big. It paralyzes you.
Right, so you have to stop asking that. Instead, ask yourself, what small thing can I improve today that could create a chain reaction tomorrow? Every massive movement started with just a single decision.
Like starting with just one customer or one tiny habit. Here's a question for you. What is one small problem in your everyday life that you could start solving today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
I love that question. Because the future isn't built by the people who predict it, it's built by those who create it. Impact begins simply with one person choosing to care more than everyone else. And honestly, the next person who changes the world might just be listening to us right now.
But before we go, here is a final thought to chew on. If history is shaped by the compounding interest of small, positive actions, then the biggest threats to humanity aren't just dramatic disasters. They are the slow, silent accumulation of our daily inactions.
Wow. What are you passively letting happen today? That is something to really think about. If you enjoyed this episode of The Missing Lessons, don't forget to follow the podcast, leave a rating, and share it with a friend. Your support helps us continue exploring the topics school never taught us.